Hi everyone, hope you're all Tickety-Boo. Today we're going to be getting on and balancing the Canon R6 on the Ronin RS2. Today we'll be doing it with a 24-105 lens and see if that one works. Let's roll that intro. So if you've got any questions whatsoever on any of this kit or any other lens setups and things like that, then please leave them in the comments down below. I'll always try and get back to you. Before we get into the setup, here's today's joke. How did the electrician know he was falling in love? Because sparks were flying. Let's get into the settings. Right, let's see how quick we can do this. So the focal length is set at 70. That's in between a 24 and 105. And then that way, if you want a run and gun move, then you can not have to worry about rebalancing it. That's the first tip I'll always give you. You've probably heard it by now anyway. We'll get the camera off though, before we move into the measurements. Now, as you know, on this one, the RS, you can't move this piece here at all. So, sorry, I'll turn it around for you. You can't move this piece, it's solid. So there's no measurement there for you to get. Let's look at the first measurement on here. So hopefully you can see it. Yeah, that there is set on, let's have a look. It's 8 on there. And then if you release this one for a sec, you can hopefully see that. But here's a picture for you. That's actually set near enough on 4. Okay, the side ones here. That's just above 4 there and just above 2 on there. And again, here's the picture. Now hopefully you can see that with a light on it. If not, there'll be a picture in a minute. But that's set dead on 5 there. And on the other side, it's just below the 1. And we'll get this one up for you. Okay, so that there's set at 0.5 down the bottom. Okay, and in between 4 and 4.5, so that's going to be about 4.25. Again, here's a picture for you. Okay, just to prove it is perfectly balanced for you, here's the balance test I've just done on it, and it's showing them all as excellent, as you can see. I don't think you want to sit here and watch that, do you? Because it takes for ages. And I've also done the auto tune as well. And again, top recommendation, even if you haven't changed the settings on this, always use the auto tune before you get into using the gimbal. It takes a few seconds, and then that way you know everything's set up nicely. But just to prove a point, yeah, balanced perfectly, doesn't move at all. Switch that one off a minute. Same on that side, same on that side, and the front one's done as well, take my word for it. Right, let's get them all undone. And you always ask this, I don't know why, but you always want to see it working, so we should do that one. Switch him on, couple of seconds, fired up, and nicely does it. And you look at the gap there, you can get your hand in there. In fact, you can probably get another camera in there now. Absolutely awesome piece of kit, this. All moving nicely. And I'm going quiet because I still cannot believe how quiet the motors are on this. Right, so remember, like I said when I was doing the balancing, if you want to use the focal length of this lens, it's always best to set it in the middle between the 24 and the 105, and then that way you'll be able to use it without having to put any strain on the motors. But to be honest with you, the motors in this thing are friggin' awesome, so I doubt it ever will do that. And remember, I'm going to be doing loads of other setups with the R6 as well with different lenses, so if you're interested in those, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And if you've got any questions whatsoever, leave them in the comments down below. Hopefully you've enjoyed this one. Hopefully you found it useful in some way. Stay safe out there, everyone. Have fun making stuff. Keep smiling. Cheers and gone.